Melanin Voices is a podcast geared towards building a community of those on a journey of self-discovery. We create space for guests and listeners to share their stories about their exploration of life, appreciation of the good, and how they overcame certain bullshit to get to where they are.
Every week, we take a dive into topics that affect each of our lives at one point or another. Hopefully, by hearing our voices, we will give you the courage to live authentically.
I'm Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
And Yuna, hey! Now you are tuned into Melanin Voices.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Hey everybody, it's us. We're back. Hey.
Hey.
Melanin Voices.
I didn't even know we started.
Yeah, wow.
I was in the middle of a yawn.
That's crazy. So yes, at the top of the show, I wanted to say, once again, fill out our survey for Melanin Voices so we can, reach out to promotionals.
So we can get money, okay?
So we can also know what you want to hear about to get money, So yes, it's on melaninvoices.com, and then you can just scroll down to the bottom and click on it. And thank you for those who are fill it out. Thank you very much. And we can recap last week's show. Last week's show was with Devin, No One Cares podcast, right? Mm-hmm. It was one of my favorite episodes, I have to admit. We talked about why is it hard for some people to stay loyal in relationships, and we talked about all of our dating styles. Devin is traditional monogamous. Mm-hmm. Yuna is free relationship, mm-hmm. And I'm in modern monogamous. So the difference between those two was Devin is more so like stay in this, make it work. I'm modern monogamous where I like want to stay, hold you down, but I'm also open to divorce. Mm-hmm. So that was the difference between those two, in case you're like, what's the difference between traditional and modern? That was the difference. And so if you want to check that out, that was last week's first ever podcast collaboration.
We got one coming up again.
I know, but you want to announce that now or you want to announce that
later?
I'll
wait.
Okay. But and we also have my best friend on the show, Jazmyne Peters, Doctor Jazmyne Peters on the show.
Almost.
Yes, she is almost you a doctor shit. You a doctor. She got one more year to go, so she's a doctor. She's a doctor.
Because you gonna get enough of it. Because after next year, I'm not gonna let anybody call me anything different. So you might as well just stick to Jazmyne for now while you can.
But excuse me.
After all that damn schooling.
Yeah,
right.
Like Jazz, Doctor Jazz.
Dr. Jazz, you ready?
Doctor or Jazmyne PhDs, whatever.
Whatever works for you, but I'm gonna need to have those credentials at the beginning of my name. Thanks. But yes, we have Dr. Jazmyne Peters on the show talking about relationships because Jazz is leaving soon to finish up her internship for her doctoral program, and obviously we are best friends and have been since middle school. So that is going to be a change in dynamic of our friendship, and I wanted to have her on to talk about that because Yuna can relate as well. She moved here from New Orleans last year, and she also has a lot of other friends back in New Orleans, back home. So she obviously, is maintaining those friendships and kind of just talking about maintaining platonic relationships with people. So before we get into that, though, how's your weekend been?
I'm tired, man.
She has been.
I'm exhausted, and I can't sleep.
She's been doing a lot, huh?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
You can't sleep. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say you can't.
I can't sleep.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I tried to sleep in today and I couldn't. So
Me neither. I got up like 7:30. I was like, why?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this, but I don't like it because I'm tired. I want rest.
Yeah.
But it's been a busy couple
That's probably
weeks.
why not why you can't sleep. That's probably why you're tired.
What? Because
You've been doing too much shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never this active, so it's like, ooh, all right.
Let's
do this.
Lay low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? How's your weekend?
Weekend. Last weekend was really great, guys. It was the first ever mingle and match speed dating event.
Oh my God.
And I had so much fun throwing it. It was very stressful, which I still have some remaining bumps on my face from the stress acne, but it's okay. But it was really fun. I was happy that everybody else had a great time too, because I was nervous for that. I'm like, oh my God, intimate setting. And a lot of mishaps happened. It was very hot in the that day in the it was extremely hot. And y'all know I don't even really get hot, but it was like very hot. And then to add on more bodies coming into the event venue, yeah, it was extremely hot. Mm-hmm. 3 guys didn't end up showing up. It was treacherous at the beginning of this.
It was not treacherous. She's being dramatic and really hard on herself. It was really good. It was a little warm in there.
Well, they were there. there. They participated, so they can tell you from their standpoint of how it was.
Yeah, it's hot as hell. Actually, I
It
was
was-
about to pass out. However,
It was harder than that. Was
and also my
But
drink, I had
people
my
were
share of
drinking,
drinks.
too.
I was about to say, I
People
had
were
my
drinking,
yeah,
too.
but it was like honestly, it was like 95 degrees that day. So it was like when we open up the door too. It's like there's like no air coming in. It's
Yeah.
like, we can open up the door, but it's hotter outside than it is in here. But it's really not. It was hot.
But I thought
that
it was nice.
part
It was like a good discussion point because a couple people, walked outside like, "Ooh, I'm hot," and it's like, "Oh yeah, you hot? Yeah, me too." And then we started talking.
Damn, bro.
Everybody started talking. So again, it eased the anxiety, even just that little piece.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, so that was, and I got a lot of good feedback from everyone, besides it being hot. But people have been reaching out to get tickets, possibly for the next event if I do throw one. So I'll keep you guys updated on that.
When you do throw one.
When I throw the next one, you guys will be the first to know. And if you want to be on the wait list so you can really be the first to know and grab your ticket, because everybody kept saying, I wanted to grab my ticket, but it was sold out too soon. Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. Like, you can't wait till the day before and want to get your ticket. Like,
Right.
I cut off sales because I didn't want to have to deal with people buying their things the morning before. Because a lot of this stuff is personalized. Like, I wanted to personalize each, like, name tag and, like, this. I just wanted to, like, cut off sales prior to so I don't have to worry about scrambling to, like, get things personalized. So,
Shout out to you 3 trifling niggas that didn't show though. Because
No,
that's
you
a
are.
mess. You know who
Thanks
you
for
are.
not-
I mean, thanks for the donation. I mean,
Right.
thank you because you definitely paid. Definitely hit my checking account, so I would definitely take it.
But you stressed out my friend, so I'm upset.
Yeah, and you didn't allow the ladies to get to experience 8 daters because all the women were there. The men should have just been there too, but it's okay because a guy did
course.
step in place of one of you, so it's fine.
Yes.
So, thank you for that. Yeah. How was your weekend, Jazz? I was like, what the heck?
Listen, because it was like, the week of the, was happy day off of work day on Thursday.
Right.
I feel like it's been the weekend for a week, and my body is exhausted because
Yeah.
people just have been turning up a lot, and I'm people. So I'm tired.
I'm people.
I'm like, who you? Oh, okay.
I'm exhausted.
There's a lot going on too. Like the art walk is
It's
like
summertime.
yesterday, and then it was
Our
the
girl
Cherry Creek
shit.
Art Festival today, and then our friends doing a pop up event. It's a lot going on.
It's a what today?
Charlie's doing a pop up event.
No,
the
not
Cherry Creek
that.
Art Festival.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know
Yep,
that.
it's today. That's why they have free parking at the Cherry Creek Mall today. Cause
What?
It's free
Yes,
parking. Oh, I might have to roll.
Wait, so where's the festival's in the mall, like, or what?
I don't believe so. I believe that it's just on the outskirts of Cherry. Like it's in Cherry Creek.
Like where the farmer's market is, probably?
Right,
Have you seen
exactly.
where the
So
farmer's market
across the
is?
street from Cherry Creek, like where Hoppa is,
Oh, okay.
in that
Oh,
area.
cool.
There's like
Okay.
a art exhibits over there.
Nice.
They do have galleries over there, too. I forgot.
So that's what's going on. So there's like a lot going on today.
Yeah.
Well, this weekend.
This summer.
Yes.
It's been busy.
I mean, it's summertime. The bliss of summer. Well, Jazz will know all about it because she'll be in Philly soon.
Yeah,
You
that's
just experience
terrifying.
Philly summer.
How
That's
many
gonna be
days do you have
fun.
left?
17.
I know you've been counting.
I have 17 days left, and I'm like, really, I'm not freaking out at all. It's just my heart's not beating regularly no more.
Yeah, that's just it. 2 weeks until
Until a new chapter.
you're in the city of brotherly love and sisterly. What was it? Brotherly love and sisterly.
No idea.
I'm
Oh,
looking
maybe
up.
I don't belong there because I don't know either.
Wow.
Are you gonna have like a going away party or something?
I am. Y'all will know about it.
What you mean, y'all? You got 2 weeks, girl. What do you
Bitch.
mean? You gotta.
I know because I just decided that I was for real gonna do it. At first, I
Gotcha.
was like, I'm gonna just, text everybody, bye, y'all. As I'm on my way out, I was like, no, I actually do want to, have a chance for people to fellowship. I'm like,
sorry to cut you guys off. City of brotherly love and sister affection.
sister of affection. Okay. Brotherly love and sisterly affection?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll try to be as affectionate as possible.
Girl, you ain't gotta worry about trying. I'm telling
I
you.
was about to say, trying to be affectionate to all them brothers.
She's annoying. That's not what I
just kidding.
said. That's not what I said.
I'm just kidding, kind of.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
Not at all, actually.
Not at all. Not at all. She's not kidding. But I'm excited, Judge. You have to tell us about the going away party, which is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be on,
Couple days before you go.
the 20th, that Saturday, the 20th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, it'll be like a
Oh,
drop-in type
Mariah.
thing.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
There's
girl.
certain people that I haven't actually thought about saying goodbye to, and you're one of them. So let's not do that.
I
Right?
know. That's literally the whole show, though.
I know. Okay, then I guess I'm gonna have to talk about it. So if y'all hear a
we're
little
gonna talk
sniffle,
about it. It's fine. It's fine. When we're not sick, I am sick, but if you hear sniffles, that's it. And then watch your sniffs. But yeah, that's all, y'all. Oh, right. Get the hell out of here. So irritated. Go. But yeah, so that's that. Let's jump into it then. I don't know what the episode's gonna be called, but I guess we'll figure that out when we go along. And
hopefully Jazz says something funny and be like, oh, that's it.
that's the episode topic. But yeah, like I said earlier, we're gonna be talking about platonic relationships and the long distance of them. So how do you maintain one? You know, how have you been maintaining your relationships with your friends back home?
Okay.
I guess you have two homes, technically speaking.
Technically speaking, I do. So I actually moved back and forth a lot. When I was younger, it was really hard to maintain relationships. That was before like the era of social media, so you had to keep in contact through phone.
Yeah.
When y'all got y'all numbers changed, you know, whatever. Or even sometimes you do lose contact with people, but because of social media, y'all like link back up.
Yeah.
Now as an adult, I keep in contact through like phone calls, text messages, or FaceTimes. Sometimes it is hard to make time because people have different work schedules.
Yeah.
Or people's out, you know, nourishing their own relationships. So I just try to get in where I fit in, kind of where I can with that. Yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah.
How do you
What
plan
about
on
you, Jazz? Cause you
maintaining?
How do you plan on maintaining, and also how are you doing it now? Because you know Shakira's back in New York, and
yeah, you know, I think because so my friend Shakira she's actually Dr. Haywood at this point.
Dr. Haywood.
Dr. Haywood Stewart. She just defended her dissertation a couple weeks ago, and so she is, you know, she's graduating next month. So she went to New York for her internship, and honestly, I think a lot of it is I think one thing that people have to acknowledge is that you want to still be friends with that person.
Right.
Like, it's actually a relationship that you want to maintain, and not something
important.
where, you know, it's not a relationship of just, like, convenience or proximity. It has more depth to that, and I think that's how we've been able to maintain our relationship. Like, we're always checking in, talking about program-related stuff, talking about life stuff, you know, and actually genuinely wanting to know what's going on with the other person. So I don't know, like, we always text. We don't FaceTime because neither one of us really like FaceTime, so we don't do that. But we'll, like, also text each other and be like, okay, so next week we know that if we're going to be on the phone, it's going to be for about 2 hours, so, like, let's schedule this. Like, I'm going to call you around this time, you know, accounting for time changes and stuff. Like, not time changes, what I'm trying to say.
Time differences?
Yeah, that's what I said the first time. I don't know why. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, accounting for time differences and things like that. I think is really important, and I feel like that's how I'm gonna apply it to this move for myself. Is that hold on. My mind goes all over the place. So let me just start with this. I feel like it really is important for people to recognize that other people want to know what's going on in their lives. So like when big things happen, like going out to run and let people know, like, hey, so guess what? Such and such just happened. Because I think that what I hear a lot about is that when people move, you know, like my sister's moved, but my sister's lives in Dallas, and some of the, I think, points of contention between her and some of her friends, and like even me and her at some points was just like, I don't even know what's going on with you. You didn't even tell me. This is huge, and I don't even know. And it's like, oh, well, I didn't want to, you know, I know I'm gone, and I know people might not care, and that's not the case for people who actually are your friend. They want to know. So just even taking that initiative and being like, hey, guess what happened? This, blah, blah, blah. Just like staying up, like, and staying current on your friends' lives. So yeah, I don't know. That, being intentional about texting and calling and like checking in with people. Like if you see something on social media, like, you know, responding to it or trying to follow up with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that social media is I just said that, but it is a big part of keeping up with long distance relationships because you can kind of see what the person is doing, everything. You guys actually don't have to text, you can see it, but you can like quickly like or respond or something on Instagram and then just keep going about your day.
Yep.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
how do you plan on keeping up with the relationship? You have friends in other states and cities and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I currently, how I keep up with them is like we'll send like texts. If we were like thinking of each other, we're like, hey, seen this, thinking of you, you know, or things like that. Or like you said, if you see something on social media, you like will reach out like, hey, hope you're doing well. You know, 'cause some people may feel like they have left, because a lot of my friends have left and don't have family in those places or haven't like garnered friendships quite yet. So they're like they may vent on social media and they'll be like, hey, I don't have any friends here, so you can just reach out and see if you see something like, hey, just know that you always have a friend, although we're not near each other. Just kind of send them encouragement that you're always there with them, even if you're not in the physical form. And yeah, so that's kind of how I keep up with people. Well, that's how I try to keep up with people, is just letting them know when I'm thinking of them, because you know your day can get super busy.
Yeah.
You probably don't have time to send a whole in-depth dialogue of like what you did that day, but hey, I just heard this song today, it really made me think of you, hope you're doing good. You know, just little things like that can go a long way. And you know, brighten someone's day. Possibly they might have a shitty day, like, oh man, I feel so alone, and they see your new message and like, oh well, I'm not. So yeah, that's probably how I'm gonna apply it to this friendship too.
So what are some things, like when you know that one of your friends is like moving away, or you're the person that's moving away, what are some things that you do before you actually move away to kind of give a little reassurance to your friend, or make sure you guys spend time together before you leave, or whatever?
Yeah.
Both of you. That question goes for both of you.
I think for me, I think it was good for me to, I can only speak for what I've done thus far. So when Jeffrey was moving to Dallas, I tried to see him as much as I could. And I think that we planned to do something. We did something so simple before he left. Me and him love Wingstop. So we went to Wingstop just to get some wings and catch up and figure out his plans before he moved. Just something little like that. And with Jazz, it was her birthday, and I know her black ass has been trying to get some berries that I made. So I just made some berries for her and got her this journal so she can write in it, because you know when you're feeling alone or you're in another city or something, you kind of want to like write it down, or maybe like that whole year she can like just write down what's going on and then have something to reflect on. If she does move back or never moves back, she can always have that book to be like, hey, you know, this was a great documentation of me being here the first year and kind of my emotions and figuring all that stuff out. So I just try to get little things that will help them be eased into their new life, but also kind of help them remember me too in that new life, because obviously when she thinks of that journal, she'll also be writing her thoughts, but she'll be like, oh, Mariah got me this journal. Yeah. So little stuff like that.
Yeah. I definitely appreciated that from Mariah too, because it meant a lot, because it's just the small things that are like really intentional and meaningful that I think kind of keep that memory in there regardless of what else happens. It's like, well, Mariah got me this. Even if I haven't talked to her for a couple weeks, it'll be like, oh shoot, Mariah got me this. Let me just go ahead and call her real quick or text her real quick. But I think that also, you know, me and Mariah and our friendship has gone through a lot. So, and one of the themes of our friendship is lack of communication. It's lack of communication, and thinking that we both end up thinking that the other person has an issue, and really nobody does.
No one has an issue. It's so funny.
And so I think that, you know, even just like being able to talk about that before leaving, and then being like, hey, Mariah, so-and-so's over. Come over. Hey, I'm doing this. Like, I had to be more intentional about making sure that Mariah knew what I was doing. And, like, come, please. Because I actually do want you there. It's not that I'm just, like, blowing you off for everybody else. I just didn't think you wanted to come. And then, like, Mariah being like, hey,
bitch, I wanted to
let me know next time. So-and-so
you bitch, let me know.
Yeah, like, why are you not telling me this? And I was like, oh, shit, you wanted to know? That's crazy. So I think that, you know.
Y'all both.
Didn't know.
It happens.
It happens a lot. It's really stupid, actually, considering that we both communicate for a living.
That part.
But, you know, like, spending time together for sure. I mean, I've been telling a lot of people, like, so go ahead and put in the books because you're going to visit me around this time, right?
Yeah, just like, have you got the ticket yet? And I'm like, yes, Jazz, the ticket is signed and delivered.
Yeah. And I need to know. I need to make sure that we, like, you know, like, it's not just, when people leave, everyone's like, I'll visit you one day, sure. And then all of a sudden,
a year
passes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the weird part with me, is because I would be okay with certain people not visiting me but I'm not sure how long I'm going to be there. It's definitely a year, but it could be far more than that. So, just being like, I don't know how long this is going to last. So all my close friends, like, hey, so go ahead and get y'all's tickets.
Right.
Let me know when you're coming. Here's a good time. Here's not. Like, let me figure it out first. So even just, like, setting that up so that it's, like, future-oriented. Like, we are already establishing a time for us to get together. It's not just this theoretical thing or, like, this conceptual thing we're talking about up here. Like, here's your fucking ticket. Right. Come visit me. Right. Come see me. Or, like, when I'm coming back, you know, making sure that I will still reach out to people if I can.
Well, that's hard too. I know a lot of friends that come into town like, Kayla's in town. Like, bitch, you're in town. Yeah. But I get it, because I've heard from their side, like, when they come in town, they just feel so overwhelmed. There's like too many people to get together. I'm like, you know, I told Bree one time, hey, why don't you just get everybody in one space? Like, let's all go to Topgolf together, and we're here for you. And if people who come. If they can't make it, they just can't make it. Because you trying to borrow someone's car because you don't have a car. Your car's back where you're at, you know. So you're just trying to borrow someone's car to go to everybody's and go be on their schedule is overwhelming, and you're only here for 3 days, and to visit 10 people in 3 days is crazy.
No. That's
so it's just like, no, if you guys can meet me at this place at this time to grab some drinks or grab some food, great. If not, I just want to see you.
Yeah.
And you can come see me, but it's just kind of absurd that some people really want you to like bend yourself backwards just to see them for a few days.
Yeah, you're right, because when I know from experience, when I'm at a place and I forget to visit someone, or I don't have enough time to visit them, it's like, they get really upset. But it's like, I had so many people to visit, it's not that you are not on the top priority list, it's just that our times clash.
You can visit me.
Yeah, or that.
That's how I be feeling when I go to Detroit, even with family, like if I go visit them and they get upset that I didn't see them, I'm like, well, I was here for 4 days, and I told you prior to, and I know that you live further out from where I'm staying, but I'm telling you a 30-minute drive is less than getting on the flight, like I just did for 2.5 hours, so you can just do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you can't, that's fine, but don't project that onto me.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Like, I go to New Orleans a lot, a few times a year, but nobody has been here to visit me. So, of course, that's always an issue. Like, I always come there, to see, even though I might be there for business or visiting family or a celebration for one of my friends or whatever, you can still come here. But I still make time to try to see you when I'm there.
Right.
So you can get your ass on a flight just like you go anywhere else. You can come see me, too.
You can. I know that's a thing that my friend Jeffrey does. He don't even say he's coming. He'll literally send me a screenshot of his itinerary, and I'll be like, oh, he's in town from this day to this day, and I'll be like, I can see you this day at this time, and I can go to you, kind of thing. So
I think it's really. I think that almost brings up another point. It's important when people move not to take things so personal.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Yeah, like if I didn't see you, it's once like you were saying, it's not because I didn't want to. I literally our schedules might have clashed. I didn't have the time, or I came for this purpose,
you come for
and I didn't have purpose. There was no flexibility in that. Like if I came for someone's bachelorette party weekend, I'm not gonna have flexibility to go meet up with you for lunch.
Not really. No,
I'm only here for this,
right?
So I have to be here for this, because I do think that that's not really fair. I think people do that a lot where they're not even okay, or they'll even complain about the big group things because it's well, I wanted to have lunch with you so we could catch up and so we could do one-on-one.
Girl, you better bring your ass.
Come to my place. You better bring your ass. Realistic.
We ain't got time. That's not fair.
You come visit me on your time. We can have all the time in the world for us to talk and chill and hang out like old times. But
some of my other friends, we were even talking about just something as simple. It's just about the intentionality behind it. I haven't forgotten about you. It's just even telling somebody hey, I'm gonna be in Denver, but I'm not gonna have time to see you. But I just want to let you know that I'll be there, so that when you see all these Instagram posts or whatever, it's not just okay, you were here and you didn't say anything, because that's also kind of sometimes that can also be interpreted as something that's messed up. Wow, you're here. You didn't tell me that you was here. You don't ever come to visit.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't know that you were here. So even just doing something as simple as
letting them know
I'm coming. I'm probably not gonna be able to see you, but I just don't want you to think I forgot about you.
Right.
It's super, super busy.
I'm just super busy. Just want you to know that,
Yeah. And then as a friend being okay, cool. They thought about me enough to reach out to let me know that I'm coming, or that they're coming, and that they won't be able to see me, which communicates to me that you do care.
Right.
You do want to see me. You just can't, and you were thinking about it.
Right, because I would hate to pull up an Instagram story and I see your black ass in the background.
You'd be
that's crazy.
That's because dressed around in Philly.
Right.
There's too many white people back there.
Is that retro room?
What?
Seriously.
Yeah, so.
Because that can cause issues too when people are well, I didn't have time, so I didn't tell nobody. And it's I see what you were trying to do there, but then somebody saw it, now they feel some type of way. And because people, they didn't reach out to you and ask you what was going on. They just made a whole bunch of assumptions.
Yeah.
Right, that part.
Yeah.
It's communication.
Just communication.
Communication is so easy, but it's also so hard.
Definitely, because people, you have to communicate. I found out with friendships as getting older, you have to communicate differently with different friends.
True.
And it doesn't mean that you're fake. It's just people, their communication styles are different. One friend may need a little bit more communication with you, whereas one friend you don't have to talk to them as much. Like me and you, we can literally go weeks without talking, and then I'll text you hey bitch, I need help with this.
It's
and you okay, cool, or you, or even me and you, we don't talk on the phone often.
Because
But
I
that's just
hate talking on the phone.
hate talking on the phone.
Hate talking on the
Bitch,
phone.
she would be like, what do you want? Text me.
What's up?
Like,
And it's like,
oh,
is this
shit.
something that could have been text?
But I understand because most times it is something that could have been text.
Yeah, I mean, but when it's like something
If
serious,
it's something
obviously,
important,
call.
obviously, yeah. No,
I'm not a shoot the shit on the phone type of person. I would literally be like, oh, okay, well, you know how they say black people do it, like, try to get off the phone for anything? I'll be like, oh, I'm about to open this fridge, girl. Let me call you right back.
Girl, I told you the house.
I'm about to take out this trash. I'm
A
calling you back.
category on Blebrity. While people try to get off the phone.
Yeah, that's just hilarious.
It's so funny to
I
me.
love Blebrity, but yeah, definitely that. But most people
Shout
need
out to
different
Blebrity.
education.
Shit.
Right.
You
Shout
trying to
out
be a
to-
sponsor or no?
Right. Shout out to you.
Because we play the game all the time.
Indeed, we do.
Because who is it? Jesse, what is
Williams?
his name? Is Jesse Williams who created it?
Did he? I just said Jesse Williams because he was the only black man that came to mind at the time.
Who's Jesse Williams? Is that the one that first name?
Yes, he is.
Okay, yes, it's his, he's the one who created that.
Oh, that does not surprise me.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like
love
that game
that
a lot. It's really cool. It always cheers up a room, that's for sure.
It's hilarious.
Kinda. It can leave you divided.
Yeah.
But
I feel like we always argue over games. Like, that's just
that's just
it
black
just
culture.
like comes with the territory.
You already know.
Well,
That's,
shit
you
talking.
can't be a sore loser, and you can't. Because now, do y'all play spades? Exactly. All right.
But no,
'Cause that either means
I don't
A,
play
no, I
spades,
don't, or
but-
I don't because niggas. Because
Right.
black people are so rude and so mean, so fast in spades.
I just think that I be talking shit when I'm playing games.
I also do.
If it's easy, you know.
Yeah.
I have to. So I don't know, when the argument happens, it might get intense, but I never take it personally. Like,
Yeah.
we gonna be friends in 5 minutes, but
Right, but
I just
right
need
now-
to let you know that you on some bullshit right now.
Right.
Okay, that's not how this game goes.
My mom
That's
told me
fair.
that her and my dad almost broke up over spades.
I believe it.
I bet.
They was on opposite teams in college, and she was talking so much shit because her and her friend was winning, and he was like, "I don't want to talk to you no more." Wouldn't have been no me. I'm glad that they got over it. All because of spades.
All because of spades. Like, goddamn, Mom. You
would've
know,
been-
fucked it up.
Exactly.
But no,
Talk
that
about
spades is, yeah, a black treasure. And I feel like Tunk is too. I've never learned how to play Tunk, but I hear that in a lot of mature audience levels in black.
Who?
Tunk is a game that people play, a card game that old people play,
Oh, I've never heard of it.
older people play.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
if
It
you,
might be called something different somewhere else. I know that's tongue, but
Yeah, I know that's Tunk too.
Tonks. I feel like I should know what this is, and I feel like I
you
might.
probably do. You probably do.
How you spell it?
TONK.
Tunk.
I wasn't sure if it was Tonk.
I
or
guess.
Tonk.
My mom would teach her how to play. Loves that game.
But back to the topic.
But yeah, sorry,
Yes.
we're off topic. But yeah, so when you think of having a long distance friendship, what feelings arise when you think of, oh shit, they're moving? Is it like excitement, or you're sad, or it's like a lot of things all at once?
I am excited for my friends when they move, because I know it's something that they may have always wanted to do. So I'm excited for them, and like Jazz said, it does become like an accountability thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna come see you, but it is better to be like, I'm gonna come see you this time. I got my ticket, rather than I'm gonna come see you soon.
Yeah.
Cause soon, you know,
Time flies.
Yeah.
hella,
Yeah.
yeah.
It also depends where you're going to, though, because I can't fucking visit you in Maine.
No, bitch, you gonna come visit me in Maine.
I ain't visiting you in no Maine. No,
you're coming to
Wisconsin,
Maine.
No, Wyoming. Like, y'all can
Montana.
have it. We can FaceTime. I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. Not really, though.
Like, I don't
I'm not fucking with it.
I don't know. I feel like
I'm
she's
sorry.
serious.
It's like, well, no. But I feel like my friend moved to some very lit places. Got Kayla in D.C. Got Jeffrey in Dallas. Jazz is going to be in Philly.
Right.
I'm like, Michelle's in New York. I'm like, these are some really great places. Sorry.
They are. You going to Maine, girl.
I cannot do Maine. I'm sorry.
Sounds like Denver. -10 though.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I
never
honestly
been
don't know
out.
anyone that's been there before.
I've never met anybody from Maine either.
Me neither. No one's like, I have family back there. Like,
Oh,
It's so far away that people don't really come out from Maine.
No,
Just be there.
they stay in
Yeah.
their own
What's
cities.
what's right next to it? I'm really bad at geography.
Me
Clearly.
too. Maybe Vermont.
Vermont, possibly. But I'm like, I may have heard people say that they have family back like in Vermont, but I've never heard people say they have family back in Maine. So I don't know what's there. So
Me either.
Anyways, long story short, my friends moved to lit places, so it makes that even much easier to visit too. But I mean, and that's easier for them to transition. I mean, and going down a pivotal time, it's the summer in Philly. There's a lot of cool, free things that are going to be happening.
Real hot girl shit.
Real hot
Right.
girl.
Real hot girl shit. Dang.
She ready.
She's so ready. She's too ready.
Honestly, I should have said no to everybody at the speed dating because I'm like, so I'm leaving. I actually don't really.
Yeah.
So have you been talking to anybody?
There's been one person I've been texting, but like that.
He likes her.
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know.
A little too much because he was all like, yeah, it's an excuse for me to come visit you.
Listen to the podcast.
Nope.
Okay. I was like, this could be a problem.
Yeah. So, yeah, never mind. But yeah. We'll talk about this offline.
Okay. All right. Never mind. I was going to ask her if she plans on keeping, like, communication with this person.
No, because, I mean, long distance friendships are something that I'm definitely open to, but long distance relationships is something I'll never do again. So, not really, no. And I mean, I'm more of a go with the flow type person, let things like come out as they do. And I don't even want to start off in a situation that turns into something more serious.
And you're about to leave. Who knows? Maybe your future husband in Philly.
Yeah, I don't really want to be bogged down by Denver people right now.
Fair.
Okay.
That's happened before.
No argument there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fair.
I wouldn't.
I'm like, hey, peace.
I didn't.
But yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
No thanks.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. And I mean, like, I don't know, I wouldn't do it either, honestly. To start off with something.
Unless you have it established already and then you have
Yeah,
to
I
do
mean,
that
if you're like
distance for a
already been
time.
together for a long time. But even then, I feel like long distance relationships, though, like, unless we're going to plan to live here together soon, and I mean soon within the next few months to a year, why are we doing this?
It doesn't make any sense to do something that's indefinite. Where it's just like, maybe, well, hopefully one day we end up in the same city, but we don't ever know when. Because I feel like that's when things start to fall apart, when there's either an ultimatum for somebody, where it's like, either you move here, or that's it. Or, you know, like, you feel pressured to move there. Like, my whole program, I felt pressured to get someplace else. To finish, to get someplace else so that I could, like, sustain my relationship. And it was just like, ugh.
That sounds,
Yeah.
dreadful.
Yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like, so when is it supposed to happen? I don't know, maybe one of these days, and a couple years down the road, and that's just not it.
Not at all. Can't do it. Won't do it.
I forgot what your question was.
How do you feel about your friends moving?
You answered it.
Your friends are moving?
How do you feel?
I was going to ask her, but I forgot what the question was.
How do you feel about your friends when you hear the news that they're going to be moving to another place?
I mean, same. I would say same as what you were saying. Happy and excited, and also sad. Just kind of that loss, like, damn, you're not there anymore.
Especially if it's like your best friend.
Okay. I don't know how y'all would do it, because I'd be sick. Like, okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. She's so irritated.
That is hilarious. I don't know how. I wouldn't be able to
y'all gonna do that shit.
Honestly, I'd be in ball. I'd be on the floor.
Sprawled out. Like,
I ain't shit. I'm sorry, y'all.
You ain't shit for that. You know you ain't.
Sitting here like that's crazy.
That's insane, because you're talking about us.
I too feel like I would be like that, and will be.
And am curly things. But yeah, no, I'm super happy for her. Like, you have to go, one.
Yeah.
Two, and I mean, okay, so I do feel like maybe this is my own perception, but I feel like maybe you should, like, leave the city that you were born in to just kind of get a sense of life, I suppose. You don't have to do that, but I think that it's a really good way to get a better sense of life and just kind of figuring yourself out, and that would be this for her, because I feel like this is the right time. What other time will you do it? When you have kids and you're married and you're like, hey y'all, so I want to take a year off from what the fuck's going on right now. Baby, I'll be back. Kids, stay with your father. Like, exactly. I gotta go explore myself, you know? So this would be the perfect time. Yeah. You don't have any obligations that would make you stay here, so.
Yeah. Man, that was my thought about it. After some pretty significant life events happened, like, back around the time that I was applying for internship, I was like, so maybe this is your opportunity to go far. Just go far. And if you hate it, come home.
Yeah. Because you can always come home.
You can always come home. But, home
will always be there, most times.
Yeah,
for some people.
For a lot of people who have that privilege and that luxury of always having home available to them.
Right, thank you.
So unfortunately, not everybody does. But for those who do, they can take advantage of that and come on back.
Right.
Which, you know, if y'all see me back in a year, don't say shit. I don't want to hear nothing. Girl. It's like, so no, Philly didn't work, huh?
It's okay.
I know you're going to hear that, but
exactly.
don't worry about it.
You might like that area and want to stay in DC or New York. You might want to travel that, or you might want to go to another, or you might want to come back and cultivate something. So.
It just all depends on people. And that's why I don't really comment when people come back home, because you don't know why.
Like, you don't know why.
There's people who come home because
like
sick family members. There's people who come home because, you know, financially, like, they just couldn't maintain or whatever. Like, people come home for lots of different reasons. I think a lot of people like to talk a lot of crap about people who come back. Like, oh, you know, they back. Really? And it's like... What, do you even know why? Do you even know what was going on?
Also, they tried. Bitch,
they did it.
Try?
Yeah,
you've been here all your life, and they never left. But you always talk about, I'm going to leave one of these days. I hate Colorado. You know, Colorado people, Colorado niggas, Colorado bitches. But your ass is still in Colorado.
You're still here.
You got all this land to go. You can leave. You can come back. But you never did.
But you never have. So stop talking about the people who did.
Right.
Explored that. So, yeah.
Again.
Just shut up. Shit. I hate seeing it. Some people, because we're in Colorado, then leave. And if you want to come back, sure, but just
I've been over
don't talk about it. You're not gonna do nothing to, better it.
But then also don't leave and then get all brand new talking about, I don't know how y'all still stay here in Colorado. Because, you know, over here, I forgot that you don't have this in Colorado. I'll be like, bitch, you've left 6 months ago.
We ain't got no 30 days ago.
You've been in Colorado for 27 years. You've been there for like 6 months. And now you sitting here talking about, I forgot that y'all. I remember my sister went abroad and she came back after about 3 to 4 months. And she's like, I forgot that you have to tip over here. Because in Spain, they don't tip. I was like, bitch,
you ain't forget a motherfucking thing.
You were gone for 3 months. Don't play. I forgot that you don't have to do that over here. Oh, okay, because in Spain. And I was like, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you until you remember where the hell you're from.
Right.
Oh my God, bitches be trying.
Fake Spanish ass.
Oh, I forgot how to try.
She's wearing Spanish mommy.
I was literally just
shut the fuck up.
We got into lots of arguments over that. I was like, oh, you sure you're not trying to go back to Spain?
You always the pizza there is divine. Like, okay,
I bet it is.
We get it.
We'll go back.
Exactly,
go back to Italy because we get it. It's way better. But yeah, don't do that either. Please don't do that.
Oh, I won't do that because I hate when people do that to me. Because then I just be like,
why she gonna be like, well, in Philly,
they got the bad
whole
cheese steak. Don't call no Philly cheese. It's just a cheese steak.
Wow, that's true, huh?
That is
you don't
true.
call it Philly cheese steak.
They will literally look at you like,
so you're a tourist.
Yeah, like, you want what?
A Philly cheesesteak.
Wow.
Why'd you have
That's
to
good
say
to
Philly?
know.
Yeah, we're here in Philly.
Right.
Yeah.
Here.
As in everywhere else, they're trying to do it like us.
So you want a cheesesteak?
No need to.
Gotcha.
Rolls eyes.
I'm just saying. But yeah, that was in combo. We didn't even cry.
Good.
Oh yeah.
We're not done yet though. We still got more episodes to go. But
I know. We didn't cry
just kidding.
yet.
No, I'm not gonna cry because I'm actually in denial. Like, I'm aware that I leave in 17 days, but not really.
I understand.
Fair.
I'll probably cry on the plane.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
You're walking away from everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
Cause you'll be coming back soon. Like, you come back shortly after that, right?
Yep.
Or something.
For Shakira's graduation. So I'll be back like literally 3 weeks after I leave, which is.
But then you'll be back
a problem.
there in Philly for good.
Yeah, probably until like Christmas.
Yeah.
Or maybe Thanksgiving. But
Christmas this year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna try to come back because I'm working at a university, so they close like with the holidays too. Mm-hmm. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, friend. You're gonna be alright.
It'll be fun.
Hey, at least we know each other's communication style. Because that's what I was gonna say. Like, I know damn good and well that Mariah likes talking on the phone, and I don't like talking on the phone.
Sometimes.
But that talking on the phone
it depends
is
on who
gonna be
it's talking
necessary.
to, but yes, you're right.
And what we're talking about.
That part.
Again.
What are we talking about? You can't call me
like,
to talk about the new paint that you just painted, but if it's something tragic, like, girl, this, all right.
Or just like a smooth catch-up session where it's like, so tell me about this, tell me about that.
If it's more than 20 minutes, I'm tapped out.
Yeah.
I can't do more than 20 minutes.
Sometimes me and Mariah be on the phone and we both will tap out of the conversation.
Yeah, we'll be like, wow, it's been 15.
Gotta go.
Like, she always be like, I just told you that on the phone. I'd be like, damn, I was not
Stop it.
not aware of that.
I'm like, I'll just text you food.
We do that to each other a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
So.
But it's also cool.
We working on it.
Yeah, we are.
All right. So you want to get into convos with Maria?
You know what? It's Mariah. And he just chuckles. No, I didn't even ask my comments on Mariah questions today because I didn't know what to ask. And it was very short notice. We had a lot of stuff going on yesterday. So I guess I will highlight I guess it's kind of like Black business, but not really.
Go.
I guess I will highlight a charm this week to say to your friends that are leaving. Do something for them that is meaningful. For your friends that are leaving or already have left and you feel like this episode, like, oh, wow, I really haven't stayed in touch like I want to. You know, things like that. So maybe you should reach out and be like, hey, I know haven't been in touch, you know, but if you ever need me, I'm here. I think that's always good. I think you should definitely do that. Mm-hmm. You know, hardest relationships that you really want. If you don't want them to be friends and they left, woo, good for you, right? But if you really want to be friends with them, I think that the key to that is to kind of show them. And if that's just sending a quick text letting them know or tagging them, hey, this reminded me of you. Because I feel like a lot of the times, although I don't really talk to Bree and Kayla a lot on the phone, but it'll be random stuff on Twitter about like creative opportunities or something like that, and they'll like tag my name, like, here you go, or something like that. Just maybe if you're thinking of them, like, hey, I seen this, and maybe this will resonate with you, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do something thoughtful for your friend that's away. Yeah, that's it.
Don't take it personal,
baby.
That part. Don't take it personal, please.
People busy. People got lives.
We're grown. We are so grown. Some people even got kids now.
Not
and
me.
that adds another level of shit to the pot.
Yeah, you know, and you know, have a lot of friends with kids, so.
Ooh, I could give y'all a restaurant.
Unidish. Is that part of your Unidish, or you have something else?
Hey, look, so every week it's probably gonna be something different, you know, but you just gotta.
She's
roll with the
migrating y'all
punches.
from. Once, like we said, either it would be like a dish that she likes, or it would be like she'll dish on a topic that she wants to discuss.
Yes.
Ooh.
So.
What's the restaurant? Last night.
Yes.
With one of her matches on the speed dating.
Okay, you ain't have to say all that. Nobody needs to know that.
I wanted to know that it's a real connection that we made.
So my little testimony from Mariah's event. There was one person who texted me like the next day after the event. So we've been keeping in contact through text messages, and then there's one guy who
is on it. I'm rooting for him. Woo woo. Go ahead.
I'm fucking.
Because he actually been putting in, you know, actual effort. That's what we acknowledge over here.
We do acknowledge effort,
don't
and
acknowledge just words.
we went on a date last night, which was really fun. We went to this place called Tupelo Honey, and it was actually really good, but it's a little pricey. So
we went there for brunch.
Oh, is it good? I heard it's really good.
What I got, I hated. Don't get
What'd you get?
steak and eggs.
Oh, with the steak.
I wouldn't get that anyway.
Or was it bland?
Steak and potatoes. I don't know. It was just small.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
like it was mostly salad. It was weird. Anyway,
it was mostly salad.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry.
That's weird.
No, I was just gonna say my food's pretty good.
Okay, what?
It's right by Union Station. I really wanted this Honey's hot chicken, like it was fried chicken, but I was like, maybe I should have some roasted chicken instead. So I had this like jalapeno chicken. It was cool.
Okay.
I feel like they're good. I feel like it's good, but it's not like, ooh, this is so fucking good.
How was the vibe? Like, was it like still?
It was a bunch of white people.
I was about to that too.
But there was someone who had their 24th birthday celebration there. It wasn't really busy though. Like, it wasn't a busy.
How was the decor? How was it pretty? Like, was there like dim lighting? Was it like fancy? Was it very date-esque?
Yes, date-esque. If you're gonna go on a date, go there. I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's right by the Union Station, so you could take a walk downtown.
That's cute. Did you do that?
Low key, but not high key.
Yeah.
Cause I was trying to be like, ooh, I have to go.
She swears. Trying to play hard to get.
I'm not actually available to you all the time.
Mariah texted me and I didn't respond right away. And she was like, ooh, I guess the date is going great. And I was like, actually, I was in the shower, so.
That's crazy.
Because I was trying to be like, ooh, I have to go in a few minutes, so let's wrap this up.
Keep wanting. Leave them want more.
I know.
How was the day? Was it good?
The day was really good. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all she's gonna give us.
All right, I got questions when the mic goes off.
Right. Who was it? It's like, no.
I'm like, who was it? What happened?
That part.
No,
but yeah,
kidding.
so yeah,
Kind
you
of, I'm
guys,
actually gonna
I'm
ask.
happy you guys stay tuned for that. And everybody who's at Essence Fest right now, I'm jealous.
I know it's always.
We
been the
always
same,
be
but I
talking
really
about
wanna
going,
go.
though.
It's the 25th anniversary too. Like this would have been the time.
Every time is the time. Trust me.
True, my cousin's out there and I'm like, ugh, bitch.
Be time. Let's not forget that that's what she just
Be
did.
really time. We can go next year.
Right.
Hopefully. No, we gotta really plan for Essence Fest because that.
I'm exhausted even thinking about that.
But it would be so much fun though. Like, imagine.
Yeah, I feel like a lot
I
of
would
people...
actually drink out there. Not
You have
behind the scenes.
Like, what?
No, he did not lean back. Like,
Drink what? Girl,
everybody's
soda?
some
You know,
soda,
Mariah don't
some
really
juice.
drink soda, some juice?
I
Did you
would.
mean alcohol?
Yes.
Liqueur?
Right.
I would give me one of those things called that Super always talks about.
I don't know, hand grenade, a daiquiri.
Oh, probably a grenade or
A
hurricane
hand
or something, yeah.
grenade. Hurricane. I've been in both of those.
She don't know what the hell. She
A
gonna drink
hand
something.
grenade or a hurricane.
I don't like the grenades, but I like
No?
No, it's just a little too sweet. I don't know.
It's weak.
Yeah.
It'd be great for me then.
It would, but it would also probably make you real sick.
Maybe.
Why?
Because it's too sweet. It's all that damn sugar and a lot of alcohol. So you need to get a baby one.
Okay, I'll get a
You don't
baby.
drink. I'm going to get the big girl one, though. Cause
If I drank. Okay, y'all.
No,
But
but
yeah,
I do.
no, that was it. I thought we haven't been on in a while, so prior to the last episode. So
Even
This
last
is
week
good.
we weren't here.
oh damn, we weren't. Well, hey, we need time to rest, y'all.
Look, we's tired, okay?
Well, it's time. We're thinking of having a 100 episode live show one of these days. We're getting close. We're approaching our live show. I believe this may be the 87th episode that we're airing right now, or maybe the 88th. But yeah, so we're almost there. Almost trekking along, you guys. So if you are a business in the area and you want to have us host our live show at your, venue, let us know. We'd love to collab. Thank you.
Or
Do you have a
trying
black
to
business?
Sponsor.
Right.
You trying to throw some money.
I'm
Let
trying to
them
see
know.
some cash. Keep them dollars coming.
And that's gonna make me dance.
A black business. I do. Charlie B, a friend of ours who's a photographer. Obviously, it'd be too late for you to go now
Yes.
since it's late. But she is throwing a pop-up event right now at Elevate Boutique, the same place I threw my speed dating event. It is located in Aurora, Colorado. And she's put it on by herself. She paid for it out of pocket just so you guys can have a great experience and kind of see what she does behind the scenes. So you can go there and get free pictures. She has a lot of booth setup. It has like a very floral swing with the cloud background.
It's very summer-esque.
Very summer-esque, like nice, pretty green / like brown couch that she has.
Oh, it's like
with
a
lot of pictures behind
Yeah,
it.
that's
It's
cute.
very pretty,
like a
very
70s
vintage.
Oh, you was in
yellow.
it.
Yeah,
Yesterday, right? I saw
you know,
the
it's kind of like the couch that Jazmyne went her
Oh,
apartment, low key, but not purple. But it was very pretty, and she has like unicorn there, like little flamingo. Basically, what I'm trying to say, she has like a lot of stations set up that have a very
Photo
different
booths.
vibe. Photo booths that have very different
Oh, no,
vibes.
you
She's
was on
gonna
the
be.
unicorn.
Yeah, she's on.
I was on the
She's
couch,
on
too.
every damn thing.
I really
I will
was.
show you.
I'm trying to go back today like, Charlie,
I need a picture. She
come
gonna
take
be
my
like,
picture.
Thanks. But yeah, so definitely tapping with her. Her name on Instagram is Charlie B Creates.
Is it still?
Yes. She said she's gonna. I was like, so you changed your name? She's like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. But right now it's Charlie B Creates.
Is it?
It is. Yes. I just tagged
Oh,
her.
it is. Okay.
Don't confuse the people.
It was different like a couple days ago. I feel
Was
like.
it?
I feel like, but I might be wrong.
Definitely was wrong. So that's. I'm kidding. That is her name, you guys. So make sure you hit her up. She has like a lot of images on her page, so you can kind of get a feel for what she does. I hate when I go to somebody's page and somebody's like, "Yeah, girl, she can do your hair, or she can take your pictures," and you go to their page and there's nothing that displays that. It's just a whole bunch of selfies. Like, so are you a photographer or what? Because what am I gonna be paying for? You know?
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, so can do your braids," and you go to their page, all they got is selfies.
It's like,
It's like,
so I don't
that's
see
crazy. I don't see no art.
Where is your craft?
But her entire page is literally her whole catalog of photos and what she's able to create for you. So hit her up, let her know that you're interested in her services if you are, see fit as her photographer, and that's it.
All right, y'all.
Jazz, you have any announcements you want to say on the podcast?
Announcements.
No.
Yeah, you got anything coming up? You want to shout out to somebody?
Final
Congratulate them?
words.
Final words about this episode?
So No.
All right.
I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Thank you for having me on, both of y'all.
Of course.
You know, yeah, for those of you who listen and know me, if you haven't heard about my going away party, just please text me because there's a lot of people for me to tell, and I just have been forgetting people. And, you know, I'm going to miss my friend.
I'm gonna miss you.
And she will watch her. Y'all listen out for her when she said that she's going to Philly because it's to visit me. And that means that we followed through with what we said we was going to do.
Right.
Which is be intentional.
I might put it on Instagram story on Melanin Voices, possibly. Me touching down.
Oh, that would be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it.
I want to say good luck on your future endeavors.
Thanks,
I hope you have so much fun and a lot of sex and be safe. Yes. And a lot of laughs and good food.
Yes, lots of sex. Be safe for sure.
And
and school. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, internship.
The
What
whole
you're actually
reason I
going
was
there
going.
Heal.
It's crazy because honestly, I have to remind myself that I was gonna be going to work. I was like, oh yeah, you have stuff to do. Like you're not just gonna be sitting around trying to fuck all day. I mean, that's all night.
I'm weak.
You said that for the nighttime.
Say that for the nighttime and the weekends.
Okay.
Just kidding. No,
Period,
thank
poo.
you.
Period,
I'm glad that somebody's wishing that for me, so I don't just have to be wishing it for myself.
I'm here with you, for you.
Yes. You know, you come too, girl. We can.
That ain't no thing.
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Oh yeah, Mariah, and then you are.
You could bring your man with you.
You could be a wingman, exactly.
Yeah.
You could come in. You could stay on the futon in the living room. No.
Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit.
Beds are for fucking, okay?
Exactly.
So, it's like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You right.
I'm kidding.
Just make sure I don't destroy my futon in the process. Because, you know, I ain't never lived alone before. See what happens.
You're gonna love it.
Oh,
it's gonna be
Lord.
awesome. You can walk around naked.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Lots of places to do lots of things. So we'll see what happens.
You got your washer and dryer in your place? Because some people don't have that. You don't?
No, it's like in the basement of the complex. It's not bad.
At least it's in the complex. You have to go to a laundromat.
Yeah, I actually refuse to go to a laundromat just because I'm not taking my car and I'm not familiar with the city.
Hell no, I wouldn't even
walking around with stuff like that.
I wouldn't even leave
the
the place downstairs. I would just be on my phone or reading a book while the shit is going through. Cause I would not want my shit to come up missing.
I wouldn't trust it. I just
happen in dorm rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Know that it would happen.
It'll definitely happen in a city, a big city.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
So
that's crazy.
Thanks.
All
Well,
right,
Jazz,
y'all.
no, you're gonna do amazing and do all the great things. You're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna visit for sure, at least once for sure. I do want to come more than once though, but at least once. For
I mean, a year is actually gonna go by really fast. So
Hella
once
fast.
is actually enough if you can't make two work because it's also across the country.
Or we can go on a trip together somewhere else.
I have to say, like, we got because listen, we close to DC, New York.
That's what I'm saying.
All of that stuff.
DC, or we could even go there and then road trip to DC. Mm-hmm. One of those things.
I'll be telling people we got options.
Hell yeah.
It's not Colorado.
Damn it, Kayla, why your ass is leaving, bitch? We could have free room and board.
Low key, I was really excited. I was like, okay, it's gonna be close. And she was like, just kidding. And I'm like,
That's crazy.
but good for her. I'm really, really excited for her.
Have fun in Jordan.
It's gonna be amazing for her. But I also selfishly was like, so no DC friend.
Damn it, you know. And now we gotta get Airbnb and shit.
And my New York friend pregnant.
God damn.
So
my New York friend got a baby and a husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure we trying to do the things.
Take care of her baby.
Yeah. She be doing the things with you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening, you guys.
Maybe we'll
Thanks
see you
for
next
coming.
week. Maybe we'll see you in 2 weeks. You know, you just never really
You never know with us, you know.
Just stay tuned.
Yeah.
Just
And if
please
you're
stay
fine and
tuned.
moving to Philly, then go ahead and text me.
Hit her up. What's your Instagram so they can hit you up?
Markiva08, MARKEEVA.
Yeah,
Like this.
08
I was
underscore.
like, did I? No, not underscore. Just and then
it's
08.
08, okay.
Yeah.
And we'll just put it in. Obviously, put it in.
Yeah,
the
there we go.
promotion.
Yes,
So if
yes,
you go on our
yes,
Instagram page, you will see it. Her being promoted. So.
If you're in Philly, if you're in Denver,
Well.
don't text. Don't text. Don't call.
text.
Don't
Don't
text.
Don't text.
Don't email.
Just keep
Don't.
rolling. Y'all funny.
I cannot stand my friend.
Don't send emails. You'll be marked as spam.
Inside joke.
Yeah. Like, for rules like that. I'm kidding.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yeah, that's it, guys.
That's funny. Okay.